Beyond Wrestling versus CHIKARA Extreme Warfare Revenge. We are here in East Greenwich, Rhode Island. Paul Crockett alongside the Director of Fun, Bryce Remsburg. What can you tell me about Ophidian?
Ophidian, about a 10-year professional, a trainer at the Wrestle Factory, former co-holder of Los Campeonatos de Parejas, back CHIKARA way. Challenged for the Grand Championship on many occasions, kind of the barometer, just about anybody who's anybody. Visitors come through the CHIKARA Wrestle Factory, come through a CHIKARA ring, have stood across it from Ophidian.
And of course, Yuta has to watch out for that Cobra Clutch Death Grip. Can come from anywhere at any time. Has finished off many of an opponent over the years.
Right.
And while Yuta is young, not a lot of experience years-wise, he is wise beyond his years.
I agree. I'm very impressed. Every time I see Wheeler YUTA, he has a new trick up his sleeve. He's got a new move. He learns something from every single outing. A student of the game and a student in real life as well.
Absolutely a student at Villanova.
Right,
often,
the Wildcats.
Often talking about his studies, his finals week coming up,
right,
that pops up from time to time. So always interesting to hear about this globe-traveling professional wrestler also spending time in a classroom.
That's right, spent time in Japanese dojos, and also, as a matter of fact, spent time in the dojo of Ophidian. Wheeler YUTA has taken some classes. He is Ophidian, in a way, his sensei, not his sole trainer, but definitely has learned a couple tricks from Ophidian. But as the old saying goes, Ophidian may have taught Wheeler YUTA some of what he knows, but he didn't teach him everything that Ophidian knows.
Yuta training under Drew Gulak, learning the ropes, and that's a fantastic person to learn underneath.
100%.
Also gives you quite an edge when it comes to tenacity and grit, and Yuta has picked that up over the years as well.
You'd say he's gritty in Philadelphia? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yes.
Trying to tie him up. Something to be on the lookout for in Ophidian. Maybe more than anyone in the entire world of wrestling has such impressive body control. He can wiggle his way in and out of situations thought unimaginable. He's got incredible grace when it comes to the aerial prowess, a former winner of the Rey de Voladores, which is King of the Flyers tournament back CHIKARA way. A nice looking drop kick there, right on the money by Wheeler YUTA. A lot of sizzle behind that drop kick.
Wheeler YUTA winning the tournament for tomorrow.
Yesterday, right?
2017, not quite yesterday.
I see.
2017, defeating MJF in the finals.
Wow.
To do so he is on a skyrocket towards success in professional wrestling, already having success so early on in his career.
Sure.
And he has been an absolute joy to watch here in Beyond Wrestling. Also holds a win over Matt Riddle, maybe you've heard of him.
Wow.
So he has done some huge things in his career so far.
Sure. Only, I believe, maybe a 2 or 3 year pro. As I said, spent time in the Japanese dojo, spent time on national television, thanks to MLW. And I said it before, he takes something from every single outing. He's been in the ring with an incredible variety of opponents for being such a relative rookie. And he takes a little bit from each one. He puts it under his belt, makes him a better professional wrestler, even though I still don't believe he's ever been to the Silicon Valley.
No, and a little bit of World of Sport there, type of transition out of that hold from Ophidian to be able to regain control. And Ophidian using that lucha style to try to one-up Yuta here, but Yuta showing some lucha skills of his own.
Don Hipponesa style arm drag, go behind, schoolboy, not able to follow through, just wants to create some distance. Big wild swing. Whoa, there's that body control.
Up and over, Huracan Rana, nicely done.
Things picked up quickly there. Ophidian using the ropes to his advantage. Now stalking his prey.
Oh.
Jeez. We said it though. Yuta, a student of the game. If you think for a minute, he didn't spend every minute between classes at Villanova this week watching Ophidian matches. You've got to be mistaken.
Yes. What do you call that? A chop in lucha?
Chapo.
Yes.
Chapo. That's someone else.
Well, no, that's another that's someone else.
Yeah, we're looking at that right now. But nicely done there. Spins around arm drag, evading him into the turnbuckle, and Ophidian there. You can't catch what you can't see. Goes low, goes high, up and over to his feet one more time. Here comes that Cobra Death Grip. What's he thinking here?
Wow. Masterfully done by Ophidian.
A A trainer at the Wrestle Factory spinning himself around. I'm not sure he got all of those heads that he wanted, these high ropes, but, and again, a lot of snap behind that drop kick. Great finesse, great innovative offense from Ophidian, but it's not enough to put Yuta away. He is undeterred.
Every time Ophidian seems to have an advantage with lucha style, Yuta right there with a drop kick. And it seems like that is his way of regaining an advantage.
Sure, something from such a relative rookie, a 2 or 3 year pro. Little wasted motion what Yuta does. Never a wasted move, never a pointless maneuver. Everything he's doing is building to something. He's got his eyes on the prize, and with one swing of that wild drop kick, he put himself right back in this one. And another, more snap behind that scoop slam. Still lives left in the snake, making a second one. Dead center of the ring, not enough to keep Ophidian down.
And that's one of the things you'll learn under Drew Gulak is taking those simple moves like a body slam, adding snap. And speaking of snap, Ophidian's jaw just snapped back after that slap. The aggression.
So mild-mannered, too.
Yes.
To see him with such a strong strike. Oh, kicks away the arm. Ophidian now going to work.
Speaking of snap.
Yeah, going to disseminate a body part, maybe picking the arm. Yuta have a lot of trouble doing a lot of his pet maneuvers if he can't use his arm.
And snap again with snap suplex there from Ophidian.
Little smidge of brainbuster behind that one, and Ophidian now crawling away, using the ropes, getting up, going deeper into his playbook, and despite all the snap, despite all the impressive maneuvers of Wheeler Yuta, do not be mistaken, Ophidian's playbook is deeper and richer than Wheeler Yuta's.
Ophidian takes the legs out from under Yuta. He hits the apron very hard, and now Ophidian continuing to target that arm, and now adding insult to injury by going after the chest.
An extra aggression out of Ophidian we don't see in CHIKARA nowadays, but he knows what's on the line. What's the score? What are we at? We're 4-3?
It is 4-3.
4-3. I mean, if Ophidian's able to wrap this one up, if he goes up 5-3 here, the best Beyond can do is tie. So something to think about. Ophidian well on the aware, and that would leave Fire Ant and Hollow Wicked. I mean, also trainers at the Wrestle Factory. Hollow Wicked, a 16.5-year vet. Fire Ant, a 12, 13-year vet. If he can leave this with 5-3 CHIKARA advantage, it's looking pretty good for the CHIKARA boys and girl this afternoon here in East Greenwich.
Yuta continuing to fire back. Ophidian thought he had the advantage, but Yuta not willing to give it up quite yet. Nice forearm there. Tries that drop kick again. Ophidian saw it coming, and then he kicks the arm, continuing to target that bullseye. And speaking of bullseyes, using those knees as a dart to the face of Yuta.
Jeez, Ophidian again, that impressive body control. These ropes very high, had that drop kick scouted, 3rd time's the charm. Ophidian just burying those knees in the chest of Wheeler Yuta. And now Yuta maybe feeding himself right into a snake trap right now.
Takes to the air, double knees, but no, Yuta rolls out of it.
Scouted, that's
STF. He has finished off many of opponents here and beyond with that STF, and he has him right in the middle of the ring. Ophidian making no moves toward the rope, instead trying to use joint manipulation, and he does so to get out.
Making every syllable of that step over toe hold face lock count while he had it. Creating some distance and back to the arm. Ophidian picking a body part, tearing it apart, joint manipulation. Wrestling 101, just trying to tear down Yuta. Yeah.
Spinning into an octopus hold.
Got him hooked, but all of his, oh no. Tombstone.
Tombstone.
Oh, he's thinking submission.
He has finished off opponents with this move as well and beyond, but his arm gave out on him. Rolls out of it.
Cartwheeling, wheelbarrowing back almost, now through the ropes. Referee Chris Bankos right on top of the action.
Pile driver maybe, no. Oh, backcracker, power bomb. Yuta might be out. No.
Cascading power bomb, backcracker, had him all the way up, put him all the way down. You see Ophidian asking himself what a lot of these fans are asking themselves, what's it gonna take to put Wheeler Yuta away? The home field advantage, I think, going a long way for keeping Yuta going in this one, Paul.
Absolutely. Wheeler Yuta trying to will himself back into this one. Basically fighting with one arm. Ophidian seeing his prey in his sights, looking to make that final snake bite. But Yuta almost takes his head off with the super kick.
On the money, right on the point of the jaw. Wheeler Yuta buying himself some very much needed precious seconds.
Going for that Cobra death grip again, twisting Inzagiri, but Yuta with enough wherewithal to hit the super kick, and now both men are down.
Both guys bringing in a major way to East Greenwich, Rhode Island today, and referee Chris Bacon, you'd hate to see it end like this, laying the double count on, but Yuta more so than Ophidian showing some life. Up to his feet, this one's gonna continue.
Wheeler Yuta has found himself in some bad positions previously and beyond in the tournament for tomorrow, but he was able to overcome all that, looking to overcome all of that yet again. No, Lucha arm drag into the roll-up.
Held on to it.
No.
He's got the body control, doesn't want the pin. Oh, he's
rear
looking for
naked
submission.
Looks like he has that Cobra clutch death grip on.
He's got long
in the
arms.
middle of the ring.
He's got long legs, but I don't think they're long enough, Paul.
Able to wrench that neck even further. He has the full grip with both hands.
Too? Is that left
Absolutely.
arm of Yuta?
Yuta trying to muscle his way up. Trying to get to a vertical base. On both feet. What's he gonna do? Maybe a brain buster, perhaps.
Turn him around, got a deep hook, but Ophidian's got that grip
Trying to
on
hook
tight.
it in, but is his arm gonna hold? Cobra grip, no. Yuta catches him.
No.
Oh, sit out power bomb.
Blue Thunder style one.
Oh, but he has it again. And there's that bad arm. He has it. And the joint manipulation with the hand in the middle of the ring. Yuta in a bad way here. Ophidian rolls out of his own accord.
That's exactly what he wanted.
Into that Cobra clutch death grip in the middle of the ring.
Yuta didn't realize it, but that's exactly what Ophidian wanted. He's able to wrap his body around like a snake, taking the life out of Yuta. He's got his whole body trapped. He's got every one of his arms and his legs, all of his appendages working to disseminate Wheeler Yuta, but somehow...
Oh, going to that STF.
Tip of the cap. Very impressive.
He has it locked on in the middle of the ring. Ophidian now in a terrible position. He's gonna try to work that hand. Yuta fights it off, and now he has it hooked in. What's Ophidian gonna do? Looking like he's in a better position, and he has that bottom rope.
This one going to continue. But man, neither of these guys leaving even an ounce, a smidge, a milliliter of anything in the back. Bringing it all front and center to the ring here. That's what's on the line. Bragging rights, extreme warfare revenge. Italicized the underline and all of the above being shown on plain display here today in Rhode Island. Big chop, big chop.
And
that's that
another
left
from
arm.
Ophidian.
Still giving him pause.
Ophidian barely able to stay on his feet, but he's able to throw that right hand. Yuta answers. And another big chop, baseball bat-like swing on that one.
Not backing down as Wheeler Yuta, bringing the fight to his one-time sensei.
Going for the kill here, perhaps. What does he have in mind?
That confident look on the face of Wheeler Yuta. I don't know what it's going to be, but I don't think it's going to be very pleasant for Ophidian.
Superplex, maybe.
Oh!
Hits it. But it took as much out of him as it took out of Ophidian.
Risk versus reward analysis there for Yuta. He decided it was worth it, but the back of his head took a pounding. It bounced off the canvas. You saw it. Gotta think that Ophidian after that is the worst for wear, all the way up, all the way down. One of the most impressive superplexes I've ever seen. How bad do these guys want it?
Yuta on his feet, calling for it. No, Ophidian able to sneak out, tries that super kick. Fantastic counter, twists the knee almost in half, and now he's on one arm and one leg.
Tearing him apart, systematically destroying the entire bases, the entire base of operations for Wheeler YUTA. He's trying to fry the system, as it were.
Pulling his leg in two different directions.
Exactly what he wanted. He's got the arm, he's got the leg. I don't think Wheeler YUTA has a choice, but there it is.
Yuta taps out. It is 5-3 CHIKARA.